It's local. It's global. You are listening to Win World Local News.
Win World Local News with Potter Smittss. Our top story today comes from the world of sport, provided us by Win Facebook contributor Jethro from Denver. After 2 consecutive NBA championships, the Miami Heat were defeated last night by the San Antonio Spurs. In lieu of their defeat, Miami superstar LeBron James with cohort Shamu have stolen the NBA championship trophy and barricaded themselves at SeaWorld in San Antonio. To get to the bottom of the story, let's go live to Win reporter David, who is at SeaWorld with Shamu's trainer and famous grief and addiction counselor Dr. Drew. David?
Thank you, Potter. The scene is somber here at SeaWorld San Antonio as the San Antonioites are holding a candlelight vigil waiting for the emergence of the NBA championship trophy. Dr. Drew, you have dealt with many serious situations in your day. Where do you rank this on the scale of morbid and depressing times and situations?
Well, I would say this is at the bottom of the barrel in terms of levels of depression I've seen. Granted, I think as we all know, whales are quite depressed creatures, hence the hollowing sounds that they make undersea.
It is very sad.
It is indeed. Their songs are songs of woe. Oh, sorry, that's Flipper there, and look at that. He's doing a couple backflips just to lighten the mood around here.
That's something sorely needed here in this black mood afternoon.
Absolutely.
Now, Dr. Drew, in your expert opinion, has years of being held captive in a tiny pool contributed to Shamu's break from lawfulness?
Absolutely. One of the symptoms of depression is a desire to rebel, a standing up against authority, and I think these are both things that Shamu is exhibiting. And oh gosh, Flipper, stop kissing me on the neck. He can get intimate pretty easily.
You seem to have quite a rapport with Flipper, Dr. Drew.
Well, it's a lot easier to get along with Flipper because, gosh, he's a happy guy, and who wants to be around a depressed goof like Shamu?
Well, I know the people in San Antonio sure don't. Now, Potter, this just in. I'm getting word that Shamu has permitted me to speak with him, and only me. I'm being escorted in by the police. Now, I can see Shamu, and he is balancing the Larry O'Brien trophy over his blowhole. Shamu, why are you doing this?
I think that ever since the documentary Blackfish, the things haven't been going so well for me, and my friend LeBron James said he will not give up the trophy. So I said, I will help you and hold it here safe in my blowhole.
Shamu, are you aware of the children, the thousands and tens of thousands of San Antonioite children in mourning outside this very building, all because of your treacherous actions?
I don't really care right now, because my concern is to help my friend LeBron get over his bling syndrome. He has had this trophy for 2 years.
And some would say it's time for him to give it up.
Well, the separation from so much gold is hard when you're a superstar like my friend LeBron.
Oh,
I ain't giving that trophy up! I ain't giving it up! Hold on to it, Shamu!
I will, LeBron.
Okay, Potter, I am being escorted forcibly out by the police. The situation is beginning to get untenable. I am throwing it back to you. Chaos is erupting here.
Oh my goodness, it sounds like there's a little bit of serious seaworthiness going on down there in SeaWorld. Well, our next story is supplied to us by Win Twitter correspondent Chris from Omaha, Nebraska, pertaining to tornado-proofing your children with blankets. To spin the story to its fullest, let's turn to wind reporter Walter in Oklahoma City, who is with the inventor of the tornado-proof blanket, TJ Jr. Walter?
Yes, it's a rainy day here, and I'm here with young TJ, and
How you doing?
why don't you just tell us about the blanket you're wearing right here?
Well, this is our F5 deterrent model.
And this is your most resilient model, is that correct?
Absolutely. This will take care of the absolute strongest tornadoes. See, now, if you're looking at me, it's hard to look directly at me. If you would care to respond, verify for the listeners.
Absolutely. What little sunlight is out here seems to be glistening in intense rays towards my eyeballs, making it very difficult to directly perceive you.
Exactly. That's part of our anti-cyclone technology. See, what it is any material that is impacted upon my blanket is shifted into another dimension and redirected out. That energy is channeled. It's a very complex quantum physical, mechanical physics that I have worked out myself in my garage.
Now, some of your scientific contemporaries have said that such technology is quite dangerous and volatile, if actually in a tornado
you know what I
scenario.
think is dangerous and volatile are tornadoes, and not protecting yourself from them.
Walter, have you received any statistics on whether or not this blanket has even stopped one single child from getting hurt in a tornado?
Well, Potter, that's actually a great point. None of these blankets have been field tested. Isn't that true, TJ?
Well, we have attempted to field test them. The problem is getting the blankets to the scene of the tornado in time. We have planted children in the blankets, but the tornadoes don't come to them, which I would argue is evidence of sentient tornadoes, knowing where they can and cannot go.
Well, I would like to draw focus to this point you've just mentioned, that you have been planting children with the blankets, and you
up
have
to
not,
their necks.
That's right, and you haven't attended to them or retrieved them since.
Well, no. I mean, they signed up for this experiment. We're waiting for those tornadoes to come to the children. I mean, we get so many tornadoes here in central Oklahoma.
Yeah, but nobody's taking care of them. You need to take, as a scientist, you're ethically obligated to take care of your subjects, are you not?
If I am ethically obligated to run a proper experiment and getting in there and feeding those children or digging them up so that they can, say, stretch or play, would be interfering with the experiment and could tamper with the results.
Is it worth it? Is it worth it?
I think the lives of 200 orphan children for this experiment are absolutely worth it if we can save thousands of unorphaned children later.
Well, Potter, there you have it. This scientist, Mr. TJ here, has made his case clear, and science progresses, I suppose.
Well, thank you, Walter. I can't wait to see some of the first preliminary reports coming back on that experiment. Well, further on the news, Ian from London has texted with a story regarding Russia cutting off Ukraine's national gas supply, due to Ukrainian women becoming more desirable as international mail-order brides than Russian women. For more on this case of international cattiness, let's turn to WIN reporter Anastasia in Moscow, standing by with Russian President Vladimir Putin, who is defending his recent decision. Anastasia?
Thank you, Potter. I'm here with President Putin, who is, his face is just crimson red with anger, and he has a stern gaze, as the mere mention of the Ukraine has appeared to set him off in an unsociable course. Mr. Putin, why are you so invested in Russian women being mail-order brought out?
Russian women are #1 export.
Oh, and so,
sexiest woman.
Yes,
from Russia.
Yes, Russian women are beautiful. I will not deny. But Mr. Putin.
There is no but.
Oh, okay. No, Mr. Putin, are you not saying by this force, showing a lack of confidence in Russia's ability to find other exports?
I am simply enforcing dominating worldview.
Oh, you're very good at that.
Yes, I am. I am black belt in jiu-jitsu. I could karate chop your head off.
Oh, I'm actually only a blue belt in jiu-jitsu.
I could teach you.
Oh, I would love that.
Do you want to be Russian?
I would love to be Russian. I'm from Kentucky. I would love to be a Kentucky mail order bride.
I tell you what, we buy you as Kentucky mail order bride, and then sell you back as Russian mail order bride.
Oh, Mr. President, that is a dream come true. Potter, I found a better gig, so back to you.
Ooh, that sounds like a tantalizing prospect there. Let's go really quick to the World Sports Desk with Fired Up Frank. What's going on in the World Cup in Brazil right now?
People are cheering and goals are getting scored at a mad pace. Back to you.
Well, thank you. Okay, there, Fired Up Frank. Let's go really quick to the World Weather Desk with Daisy Rainmaker. Daisy, how's it looking out there?
Oh gosh, it's hot. It's because the sun is out, and there aren't many clouds to stop the sun from shining on Earth.
Well, thank you, Daisy, and thank you for tuning in to Win World Local News. I'm Potter Smittss. Good day, and stay tuned for Community Court next on the World Improv Network.
Give the Wincast your suggestions via Facebook, Twitter, or the KZKO Win blog during the commercial break of a case that needs to be heard during Community Court. Next on KZKO.